Welcome to Nihilist Reviews. Today we're reviewing my watch, the Casio CA53W. The W stands for watch. And in this review, I'm going to take you through the form of the watch and also look at some of the different functionality of the watch, including all these great buttons here. And then, like everything else, the video is going to end. Let's get started. So right now you can see the watch in its normal timekeeping mode, and for those that are interested, there's a banana for scale. Okay, so let's get a closer look at that. So moving in on the watch here, we can see that it's in normal timekeeping mode right now, and that it tells you the date in 2 characters in the upper right hand corner. You'll notice that it's in 24-hour mode right now. You don't have to have it in that mode, but I prefer it that way for some reason. And indicated here is the alarm functionality of the watch. I'll just do a quick spin around here. You can see the back of it, and it comes with these Phillips head screws, but I've had this watch for 4.5 years and I've never needed to open it up myself. Okay, so let's look through some of the different features of the watch. Here is calculator mode, and you know, this watch is going to be your constant companion as you, for example, stand at the grocery store doing unit price calculations to see which can of beans costs the least, like per bean, wondering why has it come to this. But it indeed has come to this, so let's do a sample calculation. 9 times 87 equals 783 minus 1000 equals negative 217. So this watch has the advanced functionality of negative numbers. Very useful. Okay, moving on. The side button clears it, and we'll get back to regular mode. Pressing it twice more will get us to alarm mode. Now, the alarm mode is useful, for instance, if you wake up one day and decide, you know what, I'd like to stay in bed for a little while longer, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So you can set the alarm to remind you to get out of bed. I'm not suggesting that it'll work as an alarm clock. The alarm is not loud enough for that. However, if you're already awake, if you're conscious, then you'll be able to hear the alarm. And it has a good sound. It beeps 20 times. It'll get your attention if you're awake in bed for an extended period of time. Okay, as we continue through the functions, we are in dual time mode now. I don't actually use this feature, but you might find it useful, say for instance, if your significant other lives in another time zone, you'll know when to call her. Or maybe these days she just lives at the neighbor's house. Okay, so the next mode is stopwatch mode. You can see it's already set, so let's clear it out with the 0 button here. By the way, people say that the buttons are too small. I don't find that to be the case. After a little while, very little while, I think, that you'll get used to them. Anyway, once we press the bottom right hand corner, we can start to watch time tick away as it does, but this gives us a very visceral sense of that. Also, the stopwatch, it beeps every 10 minutes, and also you can see how many hours have been counted by pressing this button in the upper right hand corner. So the buttons aren't just for calculator mode, they're useful in the other modes too, and you'll get used to this functionality as you use the watch a little bit more. And you can see how many hours have ticked by, 0 here. Anyway, that's all the modes. This has been Nihilist Reviews. I've been Tom, and here's a banana for scale. Hey everybody, me again. You know, I just realized that I made a major omission in the video. I forgot to rate the product. So, here you go. For the reasons that I talked about in the video, and also because it's lasted so long for me, it's got a reasonable price. It keeps time very well, it's quite accurate, and it's pretty durable, and it looks pretty cool. You know, no one's going to want to steal this thing, but it's a $15 watch. So, for those reasons, I have to give the watch 5 stars. This is Tom saying thank you again. Goodbye. You know, I think that was the only time that I thanked the audience.